turn to go. Oh, I didn't click the thing.
Let me look at the recap because it's been a few weeks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
what
we
even
played
is this campaign anymore?
we played sports. That's right.
Yeah, we played sports.
We played sport ball.
Smart ball.
Yeah,
Sports.
so last time on Strixhaven, a curriculum of chaos, Team Flump, aka the Flail Snails, were victorious over the Magical Marauders in the Battle of Strixhaven, the big Mage Tower tournament held at the end of the year. But you weren't able to celebrate your victory long, because awaiting for you in the locker room were two mage hunters, the two creatures that have been stalking you the entire school year. But you were able to put an end to them before Erakos almost died. But he's fine. But of course, this caused yet another panic, where people were thinking that Strixhaven isn't safe. And a meeting between the deans happened behind closed doors, and they told you that investigation, a very thorough investigation, will be happening surrounding the Strixhaven grounds, even outside the school grounds, because obviously there is a dangerous threat trying to make their way into the school. But aside from that fact, you all started planning your summer vacation.
Summer vacation.
Lilisula, unfortunately, Randy's taking a little break from the game to take care of some life stuff that's going on. Everything's fine, but he's needed some time to unwind. But he should be back when that gets sorted out. So he said that Lilisula is probably not grounded, but her dad is like keeping her locked up in their house, so nothing bad could happen to her. She's like, you almost got eaten by monsters. You're staying here.
Did her planet need her, and she just exited from the top?
Back to your planet, yep. But let's find out what happened on our summer vacation. Erakos, I know you went with Cervitaur to visit his swamp.
Yeah. Doing some research on, what sort of pests we'll need for the business from the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Also, while I was there, I did some training in swordsmanship and got me a nice +1 short sword. So
remind me how you got a +1 short sword?
I bought it.
You bought it? Okay.
Yeah, remember, I think we used
Oh, that's
one of
right.
our
You wanted to
little
become
tokens.
proficient with it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it was just one of our freebie wins to give him that, I believe.
Mm.
No, that was I had the gold. I spent all of my gold to get proficiency and buy the sword.
Oh, okay.
I had a lot of gold.
So I think visiting them on vacation, meeting the family.
Yeah.
That is enough to become this game's first beloved relationship.
Whoa.
That doesn't
Yeah.
mean romantic. That just means
No, it just means you're
are
best pals.
best
Yeah.
pals.
And he is best pals with Cervitaur.
Yep.
Yeah, it didn't plan it to be that way. It just sort of happened.
But yeah, you're
Well,
the first
like when
person
you-
you're the first person I met. So let's become lifelong friends.
Heterosexual life mates.
Yeah.
Ah, bros
Exactly.
for life.
It's it's Jay and Silent Bob sort of
So
situation.
this is basically what you get. You get a beloved inspiration. And every long rest, you basically have an inspiration.
Dang.
pretty
Wow.
And that's not per session, per thing. Use every long rest, you gain inspiration.
Dang.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Just being nice pays.
Revia has been stuck at the college.
Yep.
But the good news is you've been able to continue your business relationship with the broker and Archon, the in-between.
Yeah, that's been going quite well.
Yeah, like
for
what are
Mr.
your
Phil.
intentions with Mr. Archon?
Oh.
The gothy red dragon that's working as the like Hell's in between.
Yeah, he's the supplier.
Yeah,
And Revia, since Revia has been heard through the grapevine about the dance upcoming year in year 3, her new plan is she will, and I like she has devoted. She's like in her brain, she's going to take Archon to the dance. She's gonna have the best dress, and she's gonna be like the equivalent of prom queen. I don't know how that works in fantasy, but she's like, I'm gonna be the belle of the ball, and everyone's going to know it and feel all embarrassed and fat and ugly when they see my sexy bod up there.
Archon
like
goes.
that.
You know, I'm not technically a student here. I'm just kind
It
of.
doesn't. It'll work. It'll work, sweetie.
I'd like to imagine that somebody, I don't know who, but somebody walked by and said, more like bell end of the ball.
Just
Probably
mind-
Grayson.
Just mind spike dump. Just bam. But yeah,
I
that's
haven't
her
officially
plan.
started like the school year yet, but I imagine like Grayson, whenever he sees Brick, he like cowers because he's the one that
Oh yeah, he got
broke
punked
his
real
neck
Why?
over the.
I
Yeah,
mean,
so-
it wasn't intentional. It was. Don't tell anyone.
So, like, in order to have this happen, Revia has been going kind of hard, working with her loose brew. I think she's kind of trying to muscle her way into like the business club or the entrepreneur club. To
Yeah, like
get more funds.
Erakos and Earthmatalk have been like sending you fattened.
Oh yeah,
fattened
yeah,
pests.
pest, and she's been like trying to get at the coffee shop to like sell her own stuff even more. So basically, Revia's goal is to get enough money to get a fancy dress and to woo/pay Archon to go to the dance with her.
Okay, so this is kind of like a business partnership because I think we talked about them like officially selling Lose Brews at the Fire Jolt.
Yeah.
Did you change your jobs this year?
Yeah, I did. I changed my job to like working at the. I don't know if I put that. Did I put that in there?
I think I made
should
the
have put-
change.
Yeah, like I put it like work at the Fire Jolt and
Okay.
like business instead of going with like the band or whatever. Going
Okay,
into,
so
like,
you're
business
officially
club.
working at the Fire Jolt.
Yeah.
But since you are providing them with product,
Oh, she's like a manager.
yeah, like they're probably offering you. You're either selling them the beans or they're giving you a piece of their profit.
Yeah.
So
Part of her scheme.
let's say, even though you only have one job, you're getting paid for 2.
Yeah, there we go.
Do I need to? What do I need to do? How am I figuring it into all this?
Well, that's up to Revia, I guess. Does
Oh no,
Erakos
you're
get
getting
part of the
supplied.
profit?
Oh no, yeah, she's splitting the profit because she doesn't know how to fatten up the. No, Revia. Revia's not. Revia's a lot of things, but unlike her brother, she is not stupid. She knows you got to keep the people. So you got to keep the who's supplying it pretty
Hey,
happy.
Erakos, you can take a equivalent of a second job, even though you're not actually doing that, since you're getting part of the profit.
As long as the grubs keep flowing.
Here's the big question, though.
All right.
What did Brick take Val'ri up on her offer to visit her in her family?
It
in
was
the Feywild?
Aster, actually. It was
Aster.
Aster's offer.
Valerie would never have outright offered or asked, obviously. I think that he might. I didn't plan anything with Jess.
No.
But I mean that's why it's called improv, baby. So I think that he probably would have because like that sounds fun.
For the last like 2 weeks, sort of.
Yeah, something like that, or so definitely over the summer, Brick kind of picked before he went and did that. He picked his family's brain and all his farm ancestry on growing coffee beans because you got to have something to shove into the pests,
There
right?
you go.
So he kind of learned how to grow coffee beans. That's what he did, and then for the little break at the summer, I think maybe a week or two spent in in the wherever you live, the Feywild. In the Feywild, because like he also realizes from being at this school for 2 years that there is a lot of world out there, and he is interested in it. He thought he wasn't. He thought he was like, this is fine, what we got here, it's all good. But it's not. There's more out there, and he wants to experience it. And like the Feywild sounds pretty magical.
All you know is a farm and school.
Exactly, and at school there's a ton. That was eye-opening. So
Val'ri lives in Prismere, Feywild realm of Prismere, which is the setting of adventure that we ran. But she lives in one of the big forests.
Okay.
So Val'ri, like, how do you think you reacted when Brick showed up at your door one day?
I have a feeling it would have been like one of those comical, like teenage rom-com summer movies where she comes downstairs in her jammies, her hair's a mess, and she's like yawning. No, she doesn't come downstairs; they're horses. She comes out of her room and like
she's like a fawn. She can go upstairs. Goats can do it.
Like rubbing her eyes real blearily, and then she just kind of like parks herself at the table, and Brick's like halfway through a bowl of cereal already.
His fifth.
Oh yeah, like her hair's not up in the tail. It's just all like
she's just
like poofy and everything.
Yep. And then she's like, "Oh, good morning, Dad. Good morning, Dad. Good morning, Brick." And then like it takes a minute, and then she's like, "What? What are you doing here? Huh?"
Hey Val, so I like what you done with your hair. Looks good.
Immediately, like, scampers off. She books it off to her bedroom, comes back out with, like, properly done hair, and is like, "Oh, how do you know where I live? Why are you here? Huh?"
I'd look over at her dad. I figured your dads would have told you. They invited me over, and I didn't want to wait till school to see you, and I thought I wanted to see where you live and where you come from, and I kind of thought they would tell you.
No, it seems that slipped their mind. And then there's Aster in the background like, "Oh, that's so weird. I don't know. Yeah, I must have forgot with all the other crazy stuff that happened this summer. It's so wild." Anyway, me and your dad are going to do groceries. Bye, kids.
Like all the other younger siblings, like.
Oh yeah, Val's 11 other siblings.
I was gonna say, yeah, how many? Okay, so that's a lot. That's you got a full tree or whatever. I don't know where you live.
They're all different, like, races.
Oh.
Because they're adopted.
Okay.
They're adopted.
Yes, they're mostly like little Feywild creatures like goblins and mushroom people and fairies.
There's a couple
like
elves in there.
Hanging off of, like, swinging off of Brick's bicep. Type of shit.
Probably
like,
probably Will like hangs out a lot, even though no one wants him there.
Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah, put Will there from Baldur's Gate 3. He's there.
Yes.
He's just there.
But like she definitely would have been very awkward. I mean, it's Val. Let's be real. But she also, it would have popped up in the corner. Val'ri approves. She's very happy that he came regardless, and she's, she goes to bed every night like, maybe this will bring us closer. Maybe he'll see me as more than just a sister.
Oh, no, maybe.
Probably not. And then that's, And then I like to imagine that they showed up at school together, which probably raised a lot of questions.
Uh-huh.
Now that I'm thinking.
Yeah, because Brick usually appears with, like, like his parents' carriage, and
and of course, like any of the questions that Brick is very confused as to why that would raise questions, doesn't really understand. I mean, we hung out. I was staying with her, and it just made sense. Why would I go back? And then we're going to the same place. I don't understand.
You notice Quintilius Val'ri is starting just a little bit too long as sees you with Brick.
It's logistics, I mean, come on.
You said
what kind of cool stuff was there to do in the Feywild? Like, are there cool swimming holes that are made of fairy water?
Well, there was a swamp full of frog people.
Okay.
There would
Are
have
they
been
evil frog people?
No, but they argue amongst themselves.
I mean, they like
and try to-
revolution a lot.
Yeah. They try to, like matricide or patricide. No, not patricide.
Oh.
What's where you like try to kill a king to take over as
Patricide, I think,
Red,
yeah.
red.
Is it-
No, it's regicide.
regicide.
yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So regicide. There's the rabbit people.
Like
Okay.
imagine like Fraggle Rock / like the Dark Crystal. That's like
Yeah,
what the Feywild
honestly.
just is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some like old hag huts.
Yeah,
That
sounds
she
like-
probably would have like taken him to. Maybe they would have went to the carnival. You know, she like snuck him in.
Oh yeah, since
They
you know
have
your
a
way to the
connection.
carnival.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so they have access to the Witchlight Carnival, basically wherever they want, which is like a Feywild carnival that travels the multiverse.
And I assume like they try to trick you because they're Fey.
No.
Not so
Or
much. but,
maybe just standard carnival games. They're all rigged.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Except the one where he throws the baseball, he just shatters all of the milk cans, the milk jugs.
Yeah, but I think Aster and Calzi like took one of the mirrors that leads to the carnival, so they can just go there whenever they want.
Yep. That was I think that was like Aster's like, I'll keep working at the carnival, but you gotta I also want to live with my husband, so
Yeah.
I need a way to get to work every day, you know.
And the good thing is, you can if they catch you without a ticket, they don't kidnap you anymore.
Yeah.
That's
But yeah, so we probably would have went to the carnival the Wishlight Carnival, and like played some games, ate some fantasy churros,
Funnel cake.
funnel
custard
cake. Thank you.
custard
that's the
eating
one.
contest.
Custard eating contest, which Brick would have obviously won.
Yeah, I'm
Greased
gonna-
up gnome fight or greased up
Oh yeah,
goblin
you want to wrestle
wrestling.
some goblins? Here,
Yep.
I'm gonna put a map of the Witchlight Carnival on general.
They had a semi-romantic dragonfly ride
Oh.
until
Oh, there are swan gondolas.
oh yeah, and the swandalas, yes.
Swans, yeah.
Maybe it was a Swandala ride then, and then it was like, and then nothing happened, and Val was like upset, but it's fine.
And just Brig is like looking at everything like a child.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
like Joe said, I know the farm.
Oh, I bet
Snail
you-
racing. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Oh, and
They got
there's
back
the
home.
Pixie Kingdom where like you shrink down to little
Yes.
size.
Oh yeah, Brick could experience what it's like to be small,
He's still huge though.
but he's still huge in like pixie groups. They get home and
But
Val's just like ended up babysitting him the whole time.
but I think this would have been a really fun night.
Yeah.
Amen. That was awesome. Now,
Everybody gets to go.
You know, like you
Hey.
won her a bunch of prizes and stuff.
Aw.
It's like a big stuff owlbear.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
That's what I got from the milk jug thing.
There you go.
They were like, just
Just
stop.
take it. As they're leaving, they're like, "No, that's coming out of your dad's paycheck."
Was like the milk jug thing rigged to like not like
Yes.
like, okay, so like it was rigged, but he hit it and it broke
Yeah.
it anyway. And like,
Yeah.
oh god.
It's like magically fixed in place, but just overcome with sheer force.
It's like that was made of the most sturdy metal in the entire universe.
I don't understand.
That's what you get for putting in the Feywild. That can happen there. It's a weird place.
And like I know I'm sticking with the deceptive Fey trickster trope, but like people are just coming up and talking to him. They recognize him as an Aasimar, and Val has to shield him constantly.
Yeah.
Like, no, you can't accept that. It doesn't work that. Because I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. Let's try that. What do I say? What do I do?
No, don't tell anybody your name. Yeah.
Don't
My
say
ass
I'm
Brick
Brick,
is
know
my
that
true
heart.
name.
Well, one fun thing is when you enter, they kept this tradition where you get little fairy wings
Yes.
on your back. So imagine Big Brick with little fairy wings.
Oh my gosh. And they are.
They're only on like one arm because they can't even fit across his back.
Oh,
Think
that's
he's a one
awesome.
winged angel like Sephiroth
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
that would have
or
been
Genesis.
their
think
summer
that's-
vacation.
Yeah, I mean, so that sounds awesome. That is what I did over the summer.
Now, do you think just the two of you went, or do you think it was a whole family thing?
I imagine I can see Calzy being like, "Oh, you should bring your brothers and sisters with you," and Aster was like, "Don't no, no, go!" And then he had to like distract Calzy as Val and Brick slipped out to go. Fuck them kids.
Yeah,
You're always watching them, right? Get some time to yourself.
You can't go to
Probably-
Disneyland. You're staying
Yeah,
at home.
well, they probably sneak in there all the time.
Yeah, they probably go all the
Like,
time.
Yeah, they just wanted to bother Val'ri, but Aster had her back.
Yeah, imagine having a magic portal that just takes you to Disney World whenever you want.
Right? For free?
Yeah.
That's the dream.
Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are like, it's lost profit. We're not making any money off these kids.
Nah, they get their money paid back in all the churros they eat.
Yeah,
So-
that's the deal. Like they still have to pay for like snacks and
Yeah, they
games
still have
and
to pay
shit.
for the ride tickets. All right, so well, if you were an NPC, I think you would get a friendship point.
That's okay. We
You got a
have maxed
family
out.
point.
Yeah,
They're
we're
even
out.
closer familial related. Now you're really
Now you have a
now
bunch of-
Brick's really one of the family.
Now you have a bunch of
Brick.
inside
Brick.
jokes that only you get.
Yep.
Poor Val.
Just imagine you on the gondola, and Brick's like looking around, like all excited, and Val'ri's just like looking her head, like just straight, like all nervous. But Brick's like, "Oh, look at that! It's a tent."
Did you see that mermaid over there? That was fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's like, so do you want to, hold hands? And he's like, "Whoa, this was water sparkling."
I don't know. I saw a mime down the street, or down at the other side of the carnival. He seemed kind of sketchy to me. It was just like all these other things happening, and Val's like,
Here, you have now run the Witchlight Carnival part.
yeah,
partial.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Brick one like fake monarch.
Yeah. But yeah,
They
there's
gave him, it's like the Burger King crowns.
there's a thing at the big top where guests can participate, like show off their skills and stuff, and if they win, they become the Witchlight Monarch for the entirety of the night.
Oh, awesome.
Brick used his Eldritch
Like-
Bomb legs to jump real high.
Like Homecoming King.
Sort of, yeah. You have a
Yeah,
special
pretty
crown.
much.
It lets you fly.
Okay, that's awesome.
But they were like, "Yeah, Brick, you did such."
Oh,
a
should we make
good
this official? Should we
job."
give her him the Monarch crown?
No, a fake one, like
Okay.
a kid one.
Okay.
Like I said, like the Burger King crowns that you used to be able to get.
He used all the
You
flight.
still can. You still can.
He used
by the
all the
way.
flight charges like within 5 minutes.
Honestly, yeah, you probably would have.
It's like, so you can fly like 3 times if you do this.
And he's already hit up 3. And he's coming back down from his 3rd flight.
Yeah.
Oh.
It broke.
Thing ain't working no more.
Big Ma's defective.
Being the monarch ain't all it's cracked up.
Oh man.
Okay.
What a fun summer vacation.
That was a great session, everyone. See you
Yeah,
next
all right, see you
time.
guys next week. What would Revia say to Brick and Val coming back?
Yeah, like when you're going
And
back to your
Erakos.
dorm.
Yeah, what would everybody say when they were like, yeah, like because they would have seen them come off in the same thing.
Oh, you finally tied the knot, huh?
What?
What?
Did you get all 18 inches of action?
18!
I mean, I think he's talking about the pixie thing that we did. Yeah, that's about how tall I was, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
That was
I get it. You don't want to kiss and tell. It's summer romance.
No.
Oh,
No! No, Revia! That's not what happened at all.
Oh, then I'm sorry.
It's fine. Talk to you about it later.
Okay. I mean, I've been busy.
Yeah, how was the school?
Oh
Anything
man, it's
cool
been
happen?
boring.
Oh.
But let me tell you something. Lose Brew is going even stronger than ever.
As Erakos walks up with a bunch of a fat pest, just carrying him like a bundle.
Yeah, there's our
What?
new.
Well, my summer was quite productive. What about y'all's?
Mazel
that's
tov,
great.
it's the boy.
Did you have fun at Ursula Talks?
You know what? I did.
Yeah,
Also-
what's it like with the troll persons? How's that work? What they do?
Surprisingly down to earth.
Huh.
You ate a lot of grubs and roots.
Yeah. I mean, but that's old hat for Erakos. I mean, when you're out wandering the wastelands, you eat what you can when you can.
I ate cotton candy.
That sounds adventurous.
I don't know.
I mean,
I've had a
don't knock
good
it till you
grub
tried
or
it.
two.
I'm not
Hey,
quite
Brick,
sure.
you ever
what,
eaten bugs?
I'm not sure what like Arcadio's troll culture is like, so I don't really know what you did. There's probably some ruins, some like swamp creature handling, farming stuff going on. But definitely Aasimar was like the only like not civilized, but you know, it's like everyone else is just kind of like more rural and all that, and Aasimar kind of more upper class when he comes back. They kind of tease him about being a city boy now.
Oh, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Alright, so as you're all getting settled in to your dorms, reconnecting with each other, classes haven't even started at Strixhaven yet, but excitement and magic are already in the air on campus. Amid the bustle of students reuniting after their time away and preparing for the new year, you find your what's his new lodging, so I don't think you change. Inside the small clean room is a bed. Skip all this. I guess it assumes you got a new dorm, but I don't think so. Anyway, nestled settled on your desk is a thick piece of vellum, carefully rolled, sealed, and bearing your name. Nestled next to it is a silver pin shaped like the Strixhaven star, the symbol of the university.
Oh wow, fancy Nancy.
This is what it looks like. Oh, there's actually a picture of it. Hold on.
I'm working on something. It's really good.
But on the parchment, it says, "You are cordially invited to the annual Strixhaven University Magister's Masquerade, a starlit night, located on Camella Hall on Lowerhold campus. Formal costuming is required."
I was planning for this.
So this is the ball that you heard rumors about last year.
Believe me, all my plans will come together at the ball.
Um,
Are you gonna do a carry kind of thing?
Okay, I'll give you a spoiler. That may or may not have been the incident of what caused her to be sent here in the first place.
Oh no!
This is like my final chance to get it done correctly.
Right. So, in it are a few notes about the ball, what you can expect. The Magister's Masquerade dress code requires attendees to come in a formal costume with mask. Costumes can take a wide variety of forms, but they can't suggest any specific college affiliation. Otherwise, style, creativity, and magical flair are encouraged. The pin is a magic item called a mask charm. So y'all can add that to your inventory. Posted it there. Its magic can help the students dress for the Magister's Masquerade. It's basically a item that casts disguise self on you.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like a free disguise self for costume purposes.
Mask charms are only for use during the Magister's Masquerade. Students caught wearing the mask charm or using its magic outside of the event are withdrawn from any extra curriculars for the rest of the academic year. So if you're caught using it to break rules, big no.
Okay.
Revia.
I don't need it. I already have disguise self as one of my spells. I've already done that.
All third-year students must assist the event's organizing committee. So everyone's going to have a hand in preparing the event in some way.
Matt, I can't add that to my inventory. I don't think it's.
I just made a custom one.
Should have Strixhaven items.
I don't have it either.
Yeah, I just made a custom item. It said it mask charm, cast disguise self.
Huh, that's a little weird.
I mean, the closest thing I think of is Hat of Disguise.
Were you able to add other Strixhaven items like the mask, like
the mascot? Yeah.
You know what? I wasn't. I have I just built a custom one for mine too, for the mascot.
Yeah.
I did not have that one in there.
Well, I've got Cuddly Strixhaven mascot and Strixhaven pennant.
That's weird.
Maybe I didn't.
I'll look into that.
It's no big deal. I understand the concept of the item.
I'll just put a Hat of Disguise just until I can.
Well, just so you know, I'll post what it does here. Silver Pin, when wearing this charm, can use an action to cast the disguise spell self, a DC 13 to discern the disguise. Once the spell is cast, it can't be cast from the charm again until the next sunset. When casting the spell, you have learned. Hold on. When casting the spell, you can have the spell last for its normal 1 hour duration or for 6 hours. If you choose a 6 hour duration, the charm becomes non-magical when the spell ends.
Oh, wow.
In either case, the spell ends and the charm is removed from you. So the idea is you want to use it for the ball, but if you do, it won't work again. But if you're like designing your outfits and stuff, you can use it just for an hour a day. And although the ball is for third-year students, you are free to invite any fourth-year students you wish. Although they all did it last year and never told you about it, so. But tonight there's a reception at the Bow's End Tavern, where students are gonna like all the students are gonna reunite and get some more information about the Masquerade's ball, the Magister's ball. So that's where you all head.
I think we should go there.
Yeah, I need to see how all the losers are doing.
Speaking of which, wonder what Grayson's up to this summer. What he did. Something stupid, I'm sure.
Oh, I made something really good. I'm going to show you guys this. I think you'll really like it. All right, while Joey's setting that up.
What is it?
Where are we looking?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I gotta upload it.
Oh.
It's the logo. Crap, where is this?
I'm waiting on pins and needles.
No, I gotta find it. There it is.
Suspense.
Behold. Yeah, that's because while you were gone, Pons the frog, who is now colloquially known as Lou of Lou's Brew.
Oh, that's perfect.
Love it.
Pons, aka Lou, is now like just walking around like a little person now.
Yeah. That's his stage name is Lou. He's the mascot of Lou's Brew.
It's perfect.
He's like dressed up as a pest.
No, we don't know about the pest. No, it's like he's supposed to be some kind of fairy frog creature, like the ones Brick saw, and like this is his fairy like frog realm. Like that's like the lore of Lou's Brew. Is this like a Feywild like delicacy?
Yeah, don't tell anyone about the pest.
No, they don't know about that part yet.
Hold on, is my audio not capturing? Hold on. Good thing we're recording the backup. Testing. Okay. Phew. Alright. So yeah, the Bow's End is host to a party tonight, and all third year students are attending. But first, it's time for the annual Professor Sharpbeak start of the school year speech, which I had open on the other computer, not this one. Hold on. Alright, so in the corner, Aurora's doing her solo hurdy-gurdy music. And Professor Sharpbeak gives a sharp whistle for everyone to quiet down. And she goes, "Oh, how glad I am to have you all gathered here for your junior year here at Strixhaven University. And what a, exciting couple of years it's been. And after the unfortunate incident during last term's Mage Tower tournament, I am happy to say there were no more evidence of monster activity located on or surrounding campus." And she holds for applause. And there's kind of
Val... Sorry, go ahead.
there's kind of like a weak applause. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say Val looks at like everyone like.
this search was led by none other than one of the deans of Lorehold College, Miss Augustus Tullis, which you would know was the dean that mostly discussed the incident with you last semester. Dean Tullis personally led the expedition into the Badlands to search for the culprit. But fortunately, there were no evidence to be found. Not only will you get to know her more this year, as you all be enrolled in her advanced arcane history class, but she will also be organizing this year's special event, a fun tradition for third-year students known as the Magister's Masquerade. To tell you more about this grand ball, let me introduce Dean Tullis. She steps aside, and the Augusta Tullis, the Dean of Order of Lorehold College, takes the stage. He goes, "Thank you, Professor Sharpbeak. Given the hardships of our students here at Strixhaven have endured the past couple years, I have decided this year's theme for the Masquerade will be Unity and the history we all share here at Strixhaven. As always..."
Revia raises her hand.
No questions until the end.
Revia puts down her hand.
"As always, students will be able As always, students will be free to design their own outfits. However, there will be no college affiliation on display, for although we separate ourselves in different fields of study, we all reside under the stars of Strixhaven, which is why the event will be known as a starlit evening. But don't let me keep my rambling to keep you from tonight's festivities. Reunite with your fellow students, enjoy good food and drink, and I look forward to seeing you all in class. And a more enthusiastic applause happens for this one.
Revia raises her hand.
It's like, yes, it's Revia.
Can the theme of the dance be dragons?
The theme is a starlit evening in the history of Strixhaven, which does involve dragons.
Yeah, like at least 5 of them.
So I look forward to your creativity.
Okay. Also, I don't know if you read it, but Brick's power had some shenanigans.
Yeah, it's not back, but I'm on mobile now, so I do not have the map or D&D Beyond.
Okay.
That is okay.
That's okay. I just want to they'll let you reunite with some of the students, but around you there are some things going on. There is a healthy sampling of snacks in one corner. And there is a sign-up sheet for the committee to help organize the ball. Although you'll all be helping out, you can take more of an official leadership role if you wish.
Oh, Revia's 100% doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything leadership.
Remember this. Her plan is she's gonna. This is like her do-over for her perfect prom or whatever. She's gonna make it right this time, and now she's gonna do it with her iron claw. Just gonna grab it.
But the evening is free for you guys to mingle. There are all the third-year students are here. None of the fourth years, except for Javanesh, who is working the counter.
All right. Well, Revia, she will go and sign up for like head committee planning for the ball.
I don't think you can sign up like to be the leader. It's kind of a group.
I'm signing up for the leader.
Like, okay, you're more than welcome.
She signs up and she just puts like head mistress.
Scratches out whatever like pre-written in roles there are.
Oh yeah, no, she's like writing it in.
Ball president.
Yeah, Empress. Dragon Queen.
One thing that does happen is a lot of students are asking you about the mage hunters, because there wasn't a lot of time at the end of the school year for really anything to sink in, and you can tell there's some like nervousness with some of them.
Oh, what do you want to know about it?
Like how'd they get in? Like is it true like they shoot magic out of like spikes in their tails, and it's just start acting like a million little questions, like some of them outrageous, some of them pretty spot on.
Revia just says that they're bugs and that they reflect spells similar to the shell of a flail snail, but all over, and they have little spikities like a porcupine. So really, just don't cast magic at them. You gotta squish them. Brick squished them real good. So
They can't reflect that act.
Yeah, that's so like if you're like a strong guy and you're really worried about it, then you need to get on like the calisthenics. You need to start bulking up. And what better way to bulk up than with extra energy provided by Lou's Brew Coffee, sold exclusively at the Fire Jolt. Brick drinks it and he's huge. Maybe you'll need huge enough to survive the onslaught of the mage hunters.
I flex and rip my shirt. All things dilute the spirit.
Like, at this point, like a passing professor, it's like, man, well, as you know, the situation has been taken care of. There is no longer any threat of mage hunters invading the school, and at this time, oh, I forgot, Pinwig. Yeah, I come for him, but he runs by. It's like goes, oh, free food. He just runs up to the table full of snacks. Just starts putting a little of everything on the plate.
He can't eat that much. He's like 1 foot tall.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Bulk up. He's
Yeah, he has
bulking.
to. It's time to bulk up, everyone. We're gonna get ripped. Time to get swole. I mean, you know how those half orc people were on the farm, Brick.
Yep, I do.
Speaking of getting
Val'ri,
swole.
Val'ri. Revia talks in Val'ri's mind. Val'ri, you're gonna have to get ripped.
She just looks at her like, shakes her head.
Come on, he loves him. He loves a big bitch. You're gonna have to get huge.
Maybe phrase that a little better.
I'm talking
It's
in
in
my
her
mind, Erakos. She says that out loud.
I feel like Erakos was just giving her a look, like he knew some Revia shenanigans were up.
No, he knew. Yeah, no, he knew she was saying something.
And yeah, anytime Revia's like quiet, but you can see her concentrating, you know that she's in someone's head.
She looks like she's
rude
pooping, like
Yeah,
staring real
got
hard.
there's this twinkle in her eye that whenever she says something inappropriate, and she knows it.
Speaking of getting swole, you see Greta the dwarf bench pressing Rosie. People are like cheering them on.
Yeah, that's oh yeah, that's great.
Val just motions to that and looks at Revia like, you think you could compete with that?
Yeah, you do it.
And Brick goes and starts cheering. Like,
Go leg day.
Greta
Yeah,
goes,
4 legs.
frick, bro,
yeah,
lifting domes these days.
that's awesome. Good old gnome bench.
Yeah, get another one on here. And she like gestures to a little like halfling student.
I go and I spot her. So, because she's starting to add more weight, you gotta be safe. So, I get behind and I'm a spotter. What'd you do this summer?
She's like she just goes, they got, same old, like, we're down in the mines in our, we live in a mountain back home, so.
A good way to keep the guns fresh.
I was about to say, how do you think I got my gun so big?
Yeah.
Been mining all my life.
That's awesome.
He goes, hey, sorry you come in with that deer chick. What's her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had Val'ri had an awesome summer. We first of all learned how to harvest some coffee beans. That's a new crop for me, so that's a new farm knowledge. And spent the end of the summer with Val and her family. It was awesome.
Rosie
So,
goes, beans? That sounds boring.
Oh, well, beans make farts. That's good. But not these beans. There's no farting with these beans. And I look nervously over at Revia and Erakos. None at all.
Aurora walks by and goes, so lose bruise makes you fart.
Not what I meant.
She goes,
No.
Al in the background just goes, all coffee's technically a diuretic.
But it's not that kind of diarrhea. It's not like that. It just sounds like it.
she goes, I guess I wouldn't care either way. It's really good coffee.
Oh yeah.
Yes, tell all your friends.
Best in the school.
As you approach Revia, Aurora goes, well, I heard about Lilisula. I don't think there's going to be a band this year.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I'm a bit busy.
That's okay. I'm going solo.
Oh yeah, I could hear it. It was really nice. Like honestly, we were probably holding you back.
Like you kind of were.
But we were there to give you the confidence to fly out on your own. You know?
I mean, I liked Lilisula's dancing and stuff, but
yeah. But no, you're doing great, and that was the whole point, was to get you on your own, and to stick it to like Rabina and Jake Grayson, that crew. Because everything I'm doing is to stick it to them.
She glances in the corner, and there's like Grayson, Kataros, and Rabina just off in a corner by themselves, like talking amongst themselves.
I follow that glance over, and I try to. I'm gonna stare at Grayson until he sees me, and then we lock eyes, and then I'm not gonna look away.
He quickly returns to his
screen. Yeah, established dominance.
Perfect. All right, we good then.
Pinwig approaches you, Brick. And goes, Brick, you must try the eel rolls. They're delicious. I've had 7 already.
I saw you putting away that food. I didn't realize you could fit so much in there.
And we have exploding cheese puffs and fire beetle paste and midnight mushrooms. And
fire beetle paste. Revia immediately goes over to the stack because she's all man.
I'm eating off of. I know. So Pinwiggin brought got himself his 3rd, 4th, or 5th helping, whatever, and I'm eating it off his plate.
Eel rolls with spicy rice, jalapeno, infused honey ginger sauce, and wriggling eels.
Okay, I mean, up until the actual wriggling eels.
Oh yeah, they're alive.
That sounds awesome. I mean, in real life.
For you, Revia, it's a fire beetle paste, a scorchingly spicy dipped, lined in illusionary flames, served with toasted crackers.
Man, fire beetle paste is really good. I didn't think they did that for this joint.
There's definitely kids eating it and then fanning their mouths and just taking a bunch of punch and trying to get the taste out of their mouth.
Revia enjoys spicy food due to her red dragon heritage. She's just oh yeah, that's pretty good.
I take a big old spoonful and I'm gonna see if I can pretend that it doesn't. Nah, I sweat. I fan out my mouth too. I can handle it. I'm impressed by Revia.
Pinwig goes, have you heard the rumor about the Magister's ball this year?
No, just that it's gonna be
What's
lit.
The rumor?
I heard one of the founding dragons is going to make an appearance. Can you imagine?
Oh, which one?
Oh, I don't know. I hope it's the Quandrix one, because that's where I'm from.
You're such a little nerd.
I mean, he's okay.
He scoffs down another eel roll. It's
I mean, really, you'd kind of want Prismari to show up. Cause that's a fancy art one.
For a party, yeah. Prismari makes the most sense. Whoever the Lorehold one's probably just boring.
Yeah, but he's technically one of the more interesting ones in the game. There are several commander decks that function around Velamachius Lorehold's ability to cast a free spell on attack.
Oh my god, it sounds like you got a big old nerd around here somewhere.
Oh, who is that? What was that? That was some kind of ghost or fiend. I didn't know what that was. It's almost as if whenever someone discusses the dragons, it just appears.
Okay, I think of the last Silverquill.
Silverquill is quite underwhelming as a Magic the Gathering card. The effects are basically mutual, and while you're supposed to get one over the other, it never really panned out in standard, extended, or multiplayer formats. However, if you want to know the truth, the ghost really, really likes the whatever, the swamp one. I forgot its name.
Okay.
I did forget it. Oh crap! What was that thing?
Witherbloom.
Yeah, the Witherbloom is a quite good card because it allows you to untap all of your lands.
As this conversation is happening, Erakos or Val'ri, like what are you doing? Start with Erakos. Anyone you want to catch up with?
Honestly, I walk up to Javanish and see how he's doing.
Like, Erakos. Never officially got to say it, but congrats on the win. Mage Tower.
I mean, everybody was doing a good job out there. It's just we did slightly better.
I mean,
I just wish the afterwards wasn't so unfortunate.
he goes, it's like, okay, yeah, but I was really impressed by Val'ri over there. It's like you wouldn't expect it from her, but that she got the way she got the pest up on got the spirit statue up on the tower. Like, man, that was impressive. And then Brick, man, the reason they call him Brick, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's got that name for a reason.
I mean, you're okay too.
Yeah, I was there.
Aw.
But he's like washing has a rag and a glass, a classic bartender thing. And like, but he's like serving people drinks and stuff, so he's pretty busy. And he goes, heard from my boy Javanish that went to go visit him over break.
Aasimar, you mean?
Yeah, what'd I say?
You said Javanish.
Javanish.
Yeah, Javanish refers
Yeah,
to
why
Javanish
did you see me over vacation? Yeah, it's like Aasimar heard you went to visit a swamp.
Yeah, I mean, it was surprisingly relaxing for a swamp. And, got some training in while I was out there and, picked up a few new pests here and there. You know how it is.
Like, pests, what for?
Oh, no reason in particular. Just, I like keeping pets. And
Yeah, you
those
Witherloom people and your pests are just kind of weird sometimes. But I mean, good for him though. I mean, back in the first year, it's like I don't think he said 2 words to anyone else. So he seemed to really open up with you. So good job, man.
I mean, I wasn't. It's not. Sometimes you just have to try.
Oh, I tried. Tried talking sports with them. Adventuring with them. All the expeditions I went on, all the daring do I did, he didn't seem to care.
You just have to talk about his interests and show interest in them, and that's all it
Yeah,
takes.
but his interests is plants and mold and stuff, and sorry, but not for me.
To each his own, I suppose.
He goes, we never really talked before, me and you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just. I guess
you helped me out in the swamp with that water weir, so I appreciate that. We fought that giant fungus monster together. That was fun.
Oh yeah, it was a blast.
Like you have the makings of a good adventurer.
Yeah. Well, I've been at it my entire life, one way or another.
He goes, yeah. He goes, I'm gonna miss this place though.
Oh, you'll carry a little piece of this place wherever you go. That's how it is.
Yeah, a lot of students kind of stay on after they graduate. But I don't know. I think it's time for me to move on. Anyway. Good seeing you again, man.
Good seeing you too.
Yeah.
Hope you don't overwork yourself.
Oh, can't help it tonight. And he pours another drink. Val'ri.
Yeah.
At some point, Quintilius comes in with a little tray of food. Comes in with chilled vegetable rolls in glass leaf wrappers. I feel like they shatter when bitten.
Oh.
And he comes up and goes, I think Val'ri, I found these vegetable rolls delightful, and I thought you would enjoy some with me.
Oh, okay, sure. Thank you.
I was sad to hear that, and like he kind of like asks you about your vacation, and he goes, I'm sure you and Brick had a fun time.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was a surprise, but it was fun. It was nice seeing, a friend during the summer. It makes you realize how much you miss everybody here, you know?
Well, speaking of missing people, I was sad to hear that you won't be joining us in drama this year.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Gwen. I don't think I have the chops like you.
He goes,
Oh, she turned a little Jennifer Coolidge there, didn't she, for a minute?
He kind of like blushes a little bit, and he goes, was it the kiss?
No, that was
too much.
It was fine. Good, even. That, wow, do these have, like, something spicy in them?
Yeah.
No, that was fine. I just don't think...
Because, I wasn't sure if,
No! If what?
Because it was in the play, you see.
Yeah. It didn't mean anything, right?
Yes. I thought this scene went splendidly myself.
Yeah, no, the scene. But I mean, like, the kiss, it was because it was in a play.
He's kind of like leaning in a little bit. It's like, don't you agree that we have a little bit of chemistry? You would say. On stage, on the stage.
On stage, yeah, on stage.
Listen.
Revia, get the fuck out of here!
Oh wait, well, I'm inside of Val'ri's mind. She hears you might want to move in with Quit because Lilisula's not here, and your side of the room has been a bit taken over by pawns.
Val just slowly turns her head and looks at Revia like, what?
Pawns.
You don't have a room anymore.
You don't have a side. It's gone.
You know, that, if Val could cross her legs, she would. Quinn, that reminds me.
Oh, yes.
Unfortunately, Lilisula won't be... She's taking a gap year.
Oh, yes, I heard.
This year, yeah. And Revia deemed it necessary to turn my half of our room into her pet's room.
My son.
My baby boy.
He's a sweet darling.
So...
Look at him over there.
As Val puts her hand on Revia's face and pushes her away.
I can still talk with my mind. As she gets pushed away.
So, I hate to, like, assume, and, you know, I don't mean to intrude or anything, but,
Oh.
just until I figure something out. It doesn't need to be permanent.
It was like, I'm sure there's other Silver Quill, dorms. It's a little unusual. He's, like, stammering a little bit for, students of other colleges too, but there's nothing against
You won't even
rules.
know I'm there. I'm
Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me. Yes, of course. If you need the company, if you don't want to dorm alone, then I suppose I have an opening in my dorm
Yeah.
in Prismari.
Yeah. I'll feel a lot safer. You know.
He goes,
around you.
well then it looks like I have a room to prepare.
don't think you need to go out of your way or anything. I've been sleeping on hay for the summer, so.
Oh, hay would not do. I have nothing but the finest sheets and blankets.
Keep in mind, I am a horse.
No,
So-
Val'ri has ever like straight up said like I talked about her race at all.
Yeah. So just make sure if you're like you could just put the mattress on the ground, and that would be great.
That's what he was implying. He was implying he would
Okay.
be a spot in the corner. He goes,
I'm setting up this love triangle.
it's like a...
Oh, didn't Lilisula tell you? There's only one room in this dorm.
There's only one bed.
Yeah, like I kind of forget what this room was like. It's kind of like the buildings are kind of made of like moldable, like magic earth kind of.
Oh yeah, that's right. We could like design it how we want it.
Yeah, so like it's like, well, yeah, the wonders of Prismari is that the entire canvas is a work of art, so we can mold your room however to your liking. This means that he won't, Lilisula won't keep me up all night with her constant debates with her little statue friend, which would be lovely.
And Rabita won't keep me up all night being a person.
But
A loud person.
She certainly is that. I had a discussion with her before we arrived. She has a bit of a chip on her shoulder now that you won't be attending drama club.
I bet she does. I bet she does. Anyway, thank you, Quent. This really... She, like, reaches down and, like, puts her hands on top of his. Really, you're so helpful and great for letting me stay with you.
Like, oh, of course, anything I can do to make you feel safe and comfortable.
Secretly, I'm hoping that, like, by living with Val'ri, like, crushes his crush completely. like the magic suit is gone, but she's like waking up like burping, like, oh, God, give me some, like, all like not made up or whatever. And he's like, oh no, my dainty fawn.
It's probably like an empty room right next to yours anyway.
Yeah,
Could have
probably.
listened.
It's fine.
No, I wanted
this.
this.
Will create spice and
Yeah.
drama.
That's
Joey.
the whole point
Yeah.
of this.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah,
No,
this year is the you know, who will go on the date with who to the ball.
yeah, that's the best part.
I've got 2.5 contenders.
Is contender number 2 here?
No, he's a 4th year.
Okay.
Yeah, this is kind of a gathering for the people who will be attending the ball, but you know, he can be invited.
We shall see.
We shall see.
Val like gets up from the table. I'm assuming Quent walked off.
Yeah.
Val like get
You
up
hear
from
him
the
almost
table.
like-
Just kind of
like-
like turn around and like.
You hear him go, it's like, what have I got myself into? Oh my goodness. Alright.
Also, I'm sorry. I'm like munching and crunching.
Well, that worked when he brought you the delicious
Yeah.
Lunchable
It did, yeah.
vegetable wraps. I thought I was like,
I
oh,
was
that's
like-
inspired.
Especially the whole time you're
Excellent-
talking,
excellent Foley work.
you're just like snacking on these things.
Yeah, I had some breadsticks, some crunchy breadsticks, and now I have rich peanut butter sandwiches. You know, they're like the mini ones.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like mini Ritz crackers with peanut butter. Y'all got that shit in the States?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have the ones with the fake cheese in it too.
I prefer the cheese, and I wish
Me
I'd
too.
done
Man, I
that for
love
the
that
peanut
fake
butter,
cheese. It's
Yeah.
like eating dust. It's delicious.
Yep. Yeah.
but- Mhm.
Yeah. It is.
I regret not getting the cheese ones.
You should.
I
It was a
know,
mistake.
So
know.
I see Revia is by Archon over here.
Oh yeah, she's talking to him.
Mm.
Hey, Pookums.
It's like goes, we don't have any business at the moment.
Oh, but we will, Snookums. My widow man.
It's just,
Because you're gonna have the honor of taking me to the ball.
Please
yeah.
tell me we can all hear this.
Oh, yeah, this is loud.
Perfect.
He goes, you know our relationship is strictly business.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you. We'll get to the business after the dance.
He goes, he goes, I'll see if I have time in my schedule.
Oh, you'd better make time or else the contract's gone.
He goes, oh, they wouldn't like if the contract's gone.
Nope.
Is this like a requirement?
Yep.
Keep the business going, still going?
Oh, it's a requirement.
Fine, okay, fine, yeah.
See, this is canonical to how their relationship was in our
In our other
D&D.
game, yeah.
Yeah, because Archon did not like Revia at all, even though they were quote unquote dating. And he's like, oh god, he went to hell to escape her.
Yeah. They both started working for Tiamat. So, whatever.
He's like, please, anything but this.
He came from Vecna fanboy to like getting the hand of Vecna just to escape you.
Oh yeah, no, that's what we're setting it up. It has to be like canonical of like he's just like, oh no.
Yeah, like at first he was like kind of enjoying your company, but then like he started getting a little bit too immediately friendly and like, oh my god.
He rereads through his contract and he's like, wait a minute.
No, oh no, he goes, you know, the talking with that Aurora girl about going.
Oh, you're not doing that.
Oh, but
You're gonna have
like,
to break her heart.
she's like really so deep, you know. Like when you hear her strung that hurdy-gurdy, it's like you're feeling her soul, you know.
That thing just sounds like a bunch of farts and doodads. It's like yeah.
So you know.
Not like the music we're gonna be making together, Snookums, after the dance.
So we'll have to see. I'll let you know.
That's the attitude I want my little mate, my little dragon man. He's so deep and brooding. And let me tell you, there's gonna be some brood going on.
Talking about brood.
I like to imagine Val and Brick are like pissing themselves with laughter over on the other side.
Yeah, all this is in character laughter.
But you
No,
see
no,
Aurora
it's-
give him a little wink as she's on stage performing. So I gotta go.
Yeah, okay, you do that. You keep those hot buns a churning. Those
What's up, talk to Aurora?
Oh, I think that went well.
I'm sure you do.
Your little Schnookum welcome.
Oh yeah, that's my little beefcake.
No, Brick's
Oh,
a
slice of
beefcake.
dragon pie.
Archon's not a beefcake.
Well, that's why he's little. He's lean.
I'm pretty sure
He's
he's like 32.
He's like half a brick.
And well, that's like pretty good for most normal men.
Honestly, no, that's a really good point, actually.
I mean, like I understand, like being around brick can like skew your perception of like what is and what is not.
Oh yeah,
built.
Archon's actually huge. But like,
Yeah, like
next to
Archon's like
Brick.
a big guy. He's just not brick.
Yeah.
He's
like
not
a-
a beefcake. He's like a Drasimir.
Well, yeah, like so yeah. Both of Val'ri's men are like huge. They're like 12 feet tall and
She has
giant.
a type.
He's like, nah, like Archon's a big guy. He's like a lot
Like-
taller than me.
Everyone's a lot taller than you, Revia.
I know, but he's like for a dragon man. He's pretty good. Dragonborn.
Dragon man.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like Aurora thinks your dragon man's pretty good too.
Oh, they're just chatting. I mean, she can look, but she can't touch.
Like literally.
As
she
plants a little kiss on.
Oh,
his
she's not looking at this while this is happening.
Val
Like, her
sees it
back
over
is
her
like
shoulder.
like Revia's back is turned to this.
Uh-huh.
You can tell they got to know each other over break.
Oh yeah, like I 100%. No, yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be great. We're gonna be like the king and queen of the dragons at the ball. It's gonna be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing bad will happen at all.
Erakos just gets a shiver down his spine.
As you say
There's
that,
a musical sting from somewhere.
as you say that, Pinwig at the table, at the food table, you just hear this retching sound as he just hurls up everything he's been eating.
Look, I mean, I think we all saw that coming.
Does he have an eating disorder? Is this binging and purging I've been hearing about?
Oh, I think he's just a little guy who ate entirely too much.
Can I run over and like check him out using a medicine check?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, good guy Erakos actually goes
Aw.
to help. We're just standing there gawking.
Val's seen so much kid vomit in her life that she's not phased.
18.
But there's like a few students like helping him out. Yeah, like he it's hard to tell behind his like all his feathers and stuff, but he like looks ill. And like he's been packing down this food all night, no problem. But it's all of a sudden like he just like turned the wrong way and like he goes, "Oh, I don't feel so good. Oh, I need to."
Let's see if I can. Do I have it? Do I have everything? Yes. I'm gonna cast lesser restoration on him.
Don't waste that on him.
I can't. That's just hearing her say that just doubles it in my mind. I cast lesser restoration.
It doesn't. He's like, "Oh, I think I feel a little better," but then he goes, "Oh, nope, here it comes." And a few of his like Quandrix classmates is like, "Oh, don't worry, little guy, we'll get you back to your dorms." Like, "Oh, it's all coming up, oh," and they kind of rush him out the door.
Take him to like the. Do we have a nurse? Do we have like a med? I should know this.
Oh yeah, like you.
Yeah,
Well,
Val
we've
was
been
there
to,
for
like, a
like 3
fantasy
days.
Yeah, take him to the doctor. Don't take him back to his dorm.
Dean
I
tells
almost-
it's kind of like in the commotion comes up, so he goes, it's like, "Yes, I'll take him to the infirmary. He might have had some bad eels, but just better safe than sorry." He goes, "How unusual! I just had a meeting with him earlier in the day, and he seemed perfectly fine." He goes, was slacking in my class last year, arriving late to his classes last year. Wanted to make sure he was put on the right track for his 3rd year, you see."
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe he just ate too much. Maybe one of the foods was poisoned or covered in like some eldritch balm or some like swamp goo or some like nether mana or
What?
like demon ichor.
Um,
Nothing
What,
like that.
come on, guys! Like, what are some other poisonous foul substances?
Nothing like that has ever happened before.
I know that's what I'm trying to think of.
I mean, maybe
Rest
somebody
assured,
snuck some
we have
mushrooms.
disposed of all the corrupted eldritch balm,
Uh huh.
And
What
there's
about
been-
Phyrexian oil?
Oh, that would probably have a very different reaction.
You know what? That is true, Erakos.
And what is that?
That would very unpleasant.
Phyrexian oil is the magical,
There we go.
Basically, you remember that thing in the X-Men that would turn you the techno-organic virus?
Yeah, that's Phyrexian oil.
Yeah, the thing that dealt with Cable and gave him his metal arm. That's what would happen with you if you had it on you.
Oh, so you're afraid an X-Men situation's about to break out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we are a school of gifted youngsters.
Ah,
Think about it.
Like, I shall have to check with the cook to make sure that the food was properly prepared. But a few minutes later, like, there's another student who starts to feel sick. One that you didn't even see near the, like, the food table. And he's escorted out too.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Brick, do you think you are going to start puking? Because we ate the snacks. So
that's
did
a good
Val'ri.
question. How do I feel?
Yeah.
You guys feel fine, as far as you know.
I feel fine, as far as I can tell.
Looks like some people have picked up a summer bug, perhaps. Maybe this is a cue to call to have the party die down.
I just have this vague sense in my stomach that, like, something is wrong, but I don't know what that could be, as she says from behind her, like, Aurora and Archon are, like, making out. Like, yeah, I don't know. I just had this vague sense that something bad's happening, but, you know, nothing I can quite put my finger on.
But she kind of, like, raised her voice a little bit. It's like, okay, everyone, sorry to call it early for the evening, but everyone, it's a good time to return to your dorms before this little sickness spreads because of close contact. She gestures towards Aurora and Archon, and people start to file out of the tavern. They say their goodbyes. Greta gives you a high five, Brick.
Yeah.
But you notice that Grayson, Rubina, and their little crew is like staying behind. Grayson, and after the dean leaves, Grayson goes, Brick.
Yeah.
Say, don't think I'm onto you. What's going on? Had my suspicions before, but this Mage Tower game really put things in perspective, you could say.
Care to fill me in on what's going on?
All this stuff happening the past couple years, you and your little group are always in the center of it.
Yeah, saving all the rest of you weaklings.
Rubina goes, and I'm sure some of those things you did in Mage Tower were definitely illegal, and she points to Val'ri. It's like, I was attacked by wombats and badgers. Who does that?
Hey, I didn't hear no whistles. All legal plays.
You had our friend Cataris here take the fall for a simple mistake. Saying, I think it's time for you all to put your money where your mouth is. Saying, I propose to sell this once and for all. A duel at the Fury Gale repository.
To the death?
No, not to the death. But it would be interesting with all the wild magic and healing properties of the repository. I think it would be quite interesting. When you say Rubina, it's like, very interesting indeed.
You know I'm not one to back down from a challenge.
I mean, if I could sanction beat you guys up, I'll do it.
Everyone give me just a history check real quick.
Uh-oh.
15.
Holy
30,
cow!
20.
21.
21. Brick, you have heard that the Fury Gale repository is a place in Prismari.
Okay.
where magical experiments are disposed of. It's kind of like a magical area where magic is kind of like broken down. And it's become a popular place for students to do like kind of off the record duels, because in order to protect living things nearby, there's an aura of healing magic. So people can kind of like duel there with no repercussions of like serious injury, if they're safe.
That sounds awesome.
I'd also assume it's kind of like a deal where it's like, to dispose of magical, it'd be hard to like track down if someone used a spell or whatever. 'Cause there's so much
things like that.
stuff going on.
So it's like this area, like this I think it's like a warehouse where magic stuff is just broken down to like the base materials and all that. He goes, if it is true that you guys are the better wizards, they consider whatever's going on here dropped. So,
Yeah, okay, we'll kick your butts.
Yeah, that sounds like, we're just gonna find out for sure what we already know.
Oh, but here's the fun part, Brick. Magic only. You have to keep that axe of yours in your pants, as it were. So
That's what she said.
So I say, brush up on the basics before you face me.
I'm going to say with that roll, Brick does not hide his nervousness. So when Grayson does say that, I get visibly a little shooken up, like, oh crap.
So who here is actually taking them up on this
Revia,
duel?
1000%.
Still Brick is, but
I'll always back up my friend. So.
Yep.
Okay.
Revia is psychically telling Brick, don't worry about it, big guy. You just gotta take some hits. I will literally blow them up.
awesome. I write back. I think back. Is there anywhere I can get some like scrolls or something?
No, we'll don't worry about it. You got some cantrips. You just gotta think clever.
Yeah, I'll probably if you want to use scrolls.
I don't have any.
You'll have to purchase them, yeah.
Yeah.
It is a one-on-one duel. So.
You see, Brick, all you have to do is make it look like you're casting magic, but really you're just gonna punch him like right in the face. But if you make it look like a mage hand.
One of us like thaumaturgies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like make it like magical or whatever.
Yeah.
Like kablamzo. It's like
I cast Fist of Force.
Fist of punching.
I cast Fire Fist, and you like make your fist look like it's like glowing or something. And like it's a spell. I casted it.
I said it, so it has to be a thing.
Look, there's magic around me. The part of the spell is that I hit you with it. That's a ranged touch attack at close range. Ranged touch damage, but I'm just punching you.
But they say before they leave, like, meet us midnight, Redscale repository. Friday at midnight. Which is end of the week. If you're not scared.
Oh, we'll be there.
No, you don't say
When have you ever known us to be scared?
I've been
It's like they
scared
don't know.
at least 4 times.
It's like they don't know what we do at this school.
Like, have they watched the replays? Like, we're badasses.
I mean, you can't cure stupid.
That's true.
You can actually with a lot of magic.
And they walk out of the place.
Or gone.
Javanesh pops his head out behind the counter. He thought everyone left. He was like, the classic duel at the Fury Gale. Saying, watch out
like
for...
what is it like?
smells really bad. You gotta watch out for the wild magic. That could really mess things up. Saying there's a first year here, I got into a few scuffles. They challenged me to the Fury Gale duel. Saying, of course I won. No big deal. But officially, I didn't hear anything. So I suggest you keep this under wraps. Don't go publicizing it.
Thanks, J-Man.
But yeah.
Big Jav.
Maybe for a pre-cup of Lou's Brews, Revia. Keep my mouth shut.
Oh yeah, no. Well, we're coworkers. You already have access to it.
No, actually, you're working at the Fire Jolt, so your coworker is Mina.
Oh, I thought I was working here.
You can work here, but the Fire Jolt is where they're serving the coffee.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's where we're working.
Yeah.
Erakos, hand him a bag.
Like, I'd make it
I like
myself.
You work at a coffee place.
This is a tavern, man. We do beer.
No, you can brew it.
No one drinks coffee here. What are you
Brewing's
talking about?
brewing.
You kind of have this little conversation as you walk out.
I don't have I can't. That's like really complicated to like have to tell like, okay, now you have to go to the place and then say that Revia did it, and then they're gonna be like, are you sure Revia said it? And you're not just trying to get free samples, which happens all the time. So we had to discontinue that policy. So like right now, the regular bribery policy is I give you the beans yourself, then you present them, and then they know that that is a bribery bean, which is what we call it, the bribery bean policy. And then they'll use that to make you your cup of coffee.
Like, that's not real bribery, man. I'm just joking around.
No, it's the bribery bean policy. It falls under it. We have rules and regulations.
Okay, man.
It's like what Father said. You need to always have it on the books.
What separates us from the animals.
Exactly. That's how you properly run your empire.
Javanish goes, all right, Brick, man. Back to Lorehold. I want to, trophies making its rounds around the campuses, but first stop's Lorehold, man. I want to admire that thing. It's not going to turn into a monster, is it?
I sure hope not, man.
Yeah.
There's no telling, though, but...
You two are large enough. You should be fine.
No.
But he kind of turns his head, gives a cough. Excuse me. All right, man, let's go.
Uh-oh. Feeling okay?
Well, you know us owling. Must have been the rats I had for lunch, Don't say.
That's gross. I had to eat.
Yeah, I know, it's a little owl humor.
I ate a rat once.
Really, though, I love rats. They're so good.
You just gotta make sure they're not noxious.
Listen, man, you see my pellets.
I was just gonna say, as they walk away, that fades out, and the Brick goes, so, do you poop the pellet stuff?
It's like, yes, I absolutely do.
That's crazy.
All right, let's take a little break.
Yay. I gotta get a drink.
Yeah.
That voice is a killer.
Yeah, it's a little harpy. Hey, look, nothing came out and attacked you.
I know, I was shocked. I was waiting.
Surprise.
I had my fireball ready to cast, and it didn't need it. That's the most stunning twist of this curriculum of chaos so far.
Well, that's why when you said, I have this bad feeling something bad's gonna happen, that's when I could, hurl up all the stuff.
Oh, I was just making a joke about, the Archon and, what's her name, just making out as Revia not looking
So
at
you
all.
keep an eye on all the cups, make sure they don't come alive. When are you coming a mimic?
Something's gonna be a mimic, or something's gonna get huge, or be bugs.
We'll be right back. By the way, Val'ri, did you ever choose another either job or extracurricular?
I wanted to stick with the same job.
Okay, yeah.
Because I like the biblioplex, and I think that suits her really well. As for the extracurricular, I was torn between Dead Languages. Or no, not torn. I want to go with Dead Languages Society.
Okay.
Because I think that'd be cool.
Dead language. Yeah, I'll let everyone know what their friendship die or a friendship point you'll get with thing. So with Dead Languages, you'll still be hanging out. Oh, you'll like this. You'll be hanging out with Quintilius and Aasimar.
Good.
So you can keep the point with Quintilius, and you can add another.
Wait, doesn't that make Aasimar beloved?
I think like that's something you have to like initiate. It's not just earn enough points. But if you already have 2, then
Yeah, I did already have 2 with
yeah.
this.
So that means
Oh
I
shit!
think it'll be easier to move up with him.
Oh boy!
I want to
And
do Dead
Earn enough
Language as
rep,
well.
you gotta do your quest.
I like to imagine Mel just walks in and then there's like all of her love interests just sitting there and she's like, I'm dreaming. I'm either dreaming or this is a nightmare. This is a dream or a nightmare.
And if for some reason athletics, but athletics and history will be your student dice you get from that.
Wait, what was it? Sorry?
You'll get athletics and history for your student dice.
Athletics. What the
I have
am
no
just
idea.
I guess my mouth is moving so fast. I don't know.
These linguistics lovers take advantage of Strixhaven's deep repository of tomes written in ancient and near extinct languages, teaching themselves these tongues and often translating their favorite works. And they do other stuff with their tongues.
Oh, that's why it takes athletics.
Yeah. Let's see here. Brick. You did, you're basically the same, but now you're in the lab. Erakos, you're staying with Mages of Faith, I guess.
Yeah.
Bit of language. But Revia, you're working at the Fire Jolt.
Yep,
In the Business Club.
that's right.
So that's Strixhaven Entrepreneurs.
Yeah, so with mine, I wanted to base. I guess my job is that I'm doing the lab thing.
The lab thing. But
Okay.
mostly you're tending to the pest.
Okay.
So, future entrepreneurs of Strixhaven. Revia, you'll get insight and persuasion student dice.
Good.
And also, when you walk into your first meeting during the week, there's Grayson giving you the evil eye.
Alright, what were my dice again?
Insight and persuasion.
Gotcha.
These enterprising students discuss business theories. They often create small startups and to sell wares and services appealing to students. The funds they generate fuel the club's activities. So, as the founder of Lou's Brews, they're kind of expecting you to donate some of your money to the club.
I'll invest it wisely, but not in Grayson's stuff.
He's thinking of starting his own newspaper. That's what he's trying to do. Strixhaven Star is just a jumping off point for him.
Oh, he's gonna be like his own, like, Fox News Tucker Carlson.
He's gonna have some podcast.
You know, oh man, Grayson is Alex
no.
Jones.
I mean,
I was about to say.
he was already doing like hit pieces on you. It's like about all the bad stuff happening.
We need brain power plus Grayson edition.
Like rumor has it that Revia has a talking gay frog.
Revia's putting chemicals in the fish tank.
And
that's
they're
turning her
coffee to
freaking
turn
frog
the frog
gay.
gay. And that
Do you
slander Pons is
understand that?
pansexual. Pons is attracted to anyone with
No, I
frog-like
think
traits.
Pons is purely an asexual creature. In my
I
opinion.
just always thought that like Pons would be like, if you're like a grug frog, he'd be like attracted to you and like romantic, but otherwise it's like no.
He's pan romantic though.
Yeah, he like, you know, he's like, ooh, A fine female to lay eggs with.
Oh
I
my.
shall fertilize the lily pad in which the eggs lay.
Yeah, you know, like if that like that's not like a sexual like thing.
Yeah.
He's just
It's
like,
all
yeah.
Purely
nature and
biological.
natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, what? That's not like that's not how romance is. That's just what
I
you
love
do.
playing pawns in that game. So fun.
Oh, Pawns is great. That's why I'm trying to make him come. He's gonna become real canon. This is his
Be a real
origin.
boy.
He is.
Yeah, he was a DMPC that we did in our Minds of Fandelver game. It's because we needed a fourth player. And now look at him. Anyway.
Yeah, it's in a true Homestuck fashion. He has like rebirthed himself in the past.
Pons is his own ancestor.
Yeah, basically.
All right. Who's up first? The year's going in order. Revia, roll me a d4.
Gotcha.
Classes you're taking this year are everyone's taking Advanced Arcane History, and you're taking actually almost everyone is taking Ethics and Enchantment, except for
It
Erakos.
sounds fun.
Yeah.
I rolled a
History of
2.
Magic Rings, and then turn your inner fire into outer flames.
Yeah, the fire one is Revia's like gimme class.
Yeah. Right. Would you roll?
But yeah, I
2?
rolled a 2.
2. Right. Ethics and Enchantment. Roll me a.
Oh hey, I'm in that class too.
I'm in there. I'm in there.
I think I'm in there too.
No, that was the one you didn't take that one. I don't think.
Yeah. Sorry. You took Aquatic Cryptozoology.
Oh yeah, that
That's
sounded
a pretty
that
good
sounded-
one.
That sounded pretty cool.
I'm gonna learn about the fishies.
Yeah. All right. Roll me a. To do. Sorry.
It's all right.
All right, super cool. Deception, insight, intimidation, perception, or persuasion.
We're gonna hit that all persuasion.
And as you remember, you have to hit a certain number in order to, get a good week. But the numbers are getting higher.
Oh no.
Well, we hit a 27.
Woo.
27,
Whoa! That'll do it.
Natural 20.
Well, I assume that'll
Very
do
good
it.
at discussing ethics.
Yeah.
The secret is I just say the opposite of what I really feel.
What would Val'ri do in this situation? The exact opposite of me.
Yeah. So whatever I would do is the unethical thing, and I just say the ethical
Yes,
thing.
you get up there. It's like shall we have an example of ethics and enchantment, like when it's appropriate, and then you just go up there, do the opposite. That'll get their trust. They're like, yes, that does make sense.
No, she thinks this, but like when they're like should an enchantment be used to like wipe the mind of a truly evil person to enhance the good of society? And Revia is like, of course not. For the use of an enchantment on a being is paramount to destruction of being, effectively doing murder to a sapient being or creature. Which is not really what in the ethic of mind of an enchantment. For in reality, instead of an enchantment, you have actually killed the being, or metaphorically. When really Revia's like, hell yeah, I did slave anyone for any reason. That's like,
Think quite impressive, Miss Redscale. 10 points to Flump.
Val looks at Brick. She's lying through her fucking teeth.
Oh yeah, she doesn't believe a word of what she just said.
All right, Erakos, roll me a d4.
All right. Three.
Three. History of Magic Rings.
hell yeah, I'm in that class.
Get some magic rings, boy.
That's the whole point. She wants to know what the fanciest magic ring she can bring to the ball is. That's why
I
she
just
took
hear
this
the
class.
I just hear the sonic ring sound.
It's just in her head over and over again.
Yeah.
Alright, that is lore hold. Give me Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, or Religion.
It will go insight.
Right.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you are an expert at determining what a magic ring, what makes a ring magical versus non-magical. You're an expert.
And my travels, I've run into so many magical rings. They're everywhere, man.
With an insight, and we'll say, like, you're learning, like, just from visual clues, like, runes to look for, like, inscriptions, to, like, avoid the cursed ones. And,
Yeah.
like, with your insight at 20, it's like, oh, please, yeah. I know me some magic rings. Oh, wait. Roll a 12. Okay. How about Val'ri? Roll me d4.
1.
1, alright. Advanced Arcane History. This one is your teacher this year is Dean Tullis, the one that's organizing the ball. And the dean that kind of led the search for any dangers and kind of had the discussion with your group last year. It's the first time you've had a class actually led by one of the deans of the colleges. Let's see. Roll me another d4. Because we have an event.
4.
4, right? Let me read it real quick. Alright, so you're having a pretty standard introduction to the type of studies you'll have during this class, learning about like the magical history of Arcadios, like really going in depth about the creation of the snarls of magic and how that all formed. And I assume you're paying very close attention.
Sure hope so, yeah.
Yeah. But then the student next to you, like, just starts making this moaning sound. She goes, it's like, ugh. And, like, you can tell he's breathing heavily, like, heavy. He's starting to get the sweats.
Oh, no.
And, like, he kind of grabs his stomach. But he kind of raises his hand. It takes a, raises his hand, but Dean Tullis doesn't really notice. But he's looking sick. And you're actually all here for this, in this class.
Oh boy.
If I'm in this class, okay, go ahead.
Can I do something?
Oh yeah. Like,
okay. Can I? In that case, then I'll cast Mage Hand to tap her on the shoulder.
all right, this little ghostly hand travels across the room and
It'll like tap her on the shoulder, and then when she turns around, it like points directly to the kid, like
what is the interruption here?
As Val's scooching over, like.
It's like, oh my goodness. It's like, just tell us I don't feel so good. And we go to the infirmary. She's like, of course. One of you assist him to the infirmary. It looks like he can barely stand. And since you're sitting next to him, Val'ri, she like saying, Miss Redmare, can you assist Billy here?
Yeah.
Everyone's
Yeah,
favorite character, Billy.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Get a
fantasy
saddle
name.
for Billy, so he can ride on the saddle.
He goes, thanks, Val'ri.
Yeah, no problem. Please, if you're gonna throw up, just direct it away from me, please.
Saying Lord Holt's infirmary is in the big hall. It's kind of far away. Oh, can I lean against you?
Here.
No, ride her like a horse.
Yeah, here, climb on.
Luckily, it's a halfling. So
Oh, yeah, easy.
it's like, oh, I didn't want to ask, but okay, thanks.
No, that's fine. Like I said, just please don't throw up on me.
Give me a history check.
History. Oh boy. I wasted my 11.
11. Yeah, you don't really know the student very well.
One of those, like, just one of them kids.
Yeah, he's one of the background kids. You know, just kind of like watches the main characters like do their thing.
He got a name, and he's like, "Oh no!"
I never thought I would interact with one of the main people before.
What's it like being the main character?
Yeah, what's it like having all the fun things happen? I mean, from my perspective, this has been a really boring school, but for you, it's supposed to be amazing.
Believe me, I'd switch if I could.
Yeah.
I'd give anything to live your life.
Slow down. You're making bumps.
Oh, sorry.
But you get into the infirmary and like you notice like there's a few kids there looking kind of sickly.
Hey Billy, what are you in? You're in third year.
Like, yeah.
You're in the class.
We've been in classes for 3 years together.
Yeah, sorry.
I've been sitting next to you in every class.
I'm very traumatized, Billy. Did you eat anything at the?
Well, that was days ago. Oh. But,
Okay, yeah.
But one of the nurses goes, "Looks like there's something going around. I would wash your hands if I were you."
Yeah.
Saying and there's like a few students like looking kind of in rough shape, but we return to class and it's uneventful.
Wash your hands and return to class.
Yeah. You really give between the fingers too.
Oh yeah. Oh, she like scrubs her whole back.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to get someone to like you have to get Brick. You're like, Brick, can you like get that little like horse brusher thing and like brush my back?
But the next day,
Brush my flank.
I will say a Pinwig did return to class the next day, feeling much better. Like almost like nothing happened, but and indeed like Billy too, like seems to return to normal, and all the other background kids are talking to him. It's like, what's it like talking to one of the main characters? It's like, oh, it was amazing.
He sits next to Val, and she's like, "Hi, Bobby."
Buddy. Like, you know, there's a ball coming up. I was kind of wondering.
She's gone.
Yeah, it's like, okay. But yeah, like the kids that were sick, like seemed to return to class the next day. All right. But like, he talked to me.
I got her right on her back.
Yeah.
What was it like, Billy?
He's like the
I
most.
was too busy focusing on throwing up.
It's like the most generic looking like background character you ever seen. It's like, so. All right, Brick. Roll me d4.
Alright, it is a 4.
4, alright. Alright, turning inner fire into outer rage. Are you trying to like learn to control your like raging wild magic a little bit?
No, I'm trying to
increase it.
Make it stronger. Yeah. I want more rage. That's what it sounded like to me.
I want 2 magic stuff to happen. Right, this is this is Prismari. So when you go in, it's like yeah, I'm gonna learn how to fight, but you turn out it's more like aggressive dancing a lot.
Yeah. Oh.
But there are some art pieces that look really aggressive, but there's a lot less fighting than you would believe. But if you would roll me a...
Revia's there just like sculpting fire, like, oh hey Brick, I didn't know you're doing this.
Yeah. You want to sit next to me?
Yeah, this is really easy.
This isn't what I thought it was.
Okay, so roll. This is Prismari. Roll me athletics, acrobatics, performance, persuasion, or sleight of hand.
Oh, it's definitely athletics. So a 26.
26. You rolled a 19.
Oh, you're doing some Zuko firebending.
Yeah.
Sorry. Prismari, 19. All right. 26. You find like some of this like dance or like or you find like the dancing that's more like I won't say like karate moves, but like the
Okay.
dance like
the
like-
Hakas
like-
and like Samoa.
Yeah,
Doing,
that's
like
much
that war
smarter.
dance.
and you're
I was
find-
gonna say like fight dancing, like in West Side Story, but no, I like what you said better.
Oh,
yeah, but
no,
like
just, yeah, you,
you
pump it
realize
up.
this is a good outlet,
Yeah,
and you get to be creative too.
which I'm not used to that. I'm not used to. I guess I'm excited how this will pan out this year. Feeling a lot better about this class. And I got my friend Revia in here.
Yeah. I'm just like not even trying.
Revia, check out this dance, and I do something cool.
Oh, that's cool. She just made like a little fire dragon that's just circling her head. Like, oh yeah, you're like really, really good.
Yeah. Rage. I just yell that. I don't actually rage.
All right, yep. But you all did well. First week of school, but like the day before, like Brick Racing kind of meets you, like in the middle of the quad. It's like still on for tonight, right? Midnight.
Yeah, and I do one of my dance moves I've been working on.
Hell yeah.
He kind of watches. He's like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, that's right.
I like him trying to intimidate, and Brick just does like this Haka war dance at him, and he just like starts to like walk and run away.
Like, well, good thing it's not a dance competition. The guy quickly like walks away. But that's where we'll call it for today.
That's a good one. We're back, baby.
Back,
And
baby,
back.
Strixhaven, year 3.
I'm
Awesome.
excited for this sword of Damocles hanging over our heads of Revia's eventual finding out the romance between God, I forgot her name. That's Aurora and Orcon. That's
Yeah.
it's gonna be good.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for watching
Yeah.
and playing.
And
Don't
we're
forget to smash that like button.
Yeah,
that's
no,
it, yeah.
like more so I can actually make a real Lose Brew t-shirt.
I would wear the shit out
If
of
there's
that.
like 100 people in the comments, they're saying, "Yo, we
Listen,
want
we
Lose
can
Brew."
go on Redbubble and just make one.
No, but we need
I'm
to.
not-
I want the people to yell it.
I'm not paying Redbubble prices for it.
No,
That's
we
true,
need
yeah.
we need enough so that merch happens.
We
'Cause I
need
got some
enough
good
so
merch
we can,
ideas.
We can make 1,000 at bulk prices.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
like we need to have enough of an audience that's hungry because I got plenty of hilarious catchphrases.
I want a shirt with that bricked up brick. That
Yeah, I've got like just caked up.
yeah.
Oh.
I still have that saved, I think.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Erakos and Erzmatog, it just says bros for life, and they're just like fist bumping.
Troll bros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, we got all kinds of stuff. Thanks.
Can't wait for it.